Question number one. You are seeking one of the highest political offices in Vermont, but none of you has held elected office before. Please describe how your work experience has prepared you to advocate for Vermonters in the U.S. House of Representatives.
I appreciate the question, Michaela. I want to start by saying I don't think Vermonters or Americans need another politician in Washington. It's one of the reasons I'm a strong proponent of term limits. People want folks who have real world experience, not just academic experience. So, not only was I on the Planning and Use Management Committee when my husband and I lived in Hollywood, I have lobbied with various organizations like Women's Rape Crisis Center to help change laws, to make things more equitable and fair and safer for Vermonters. I also am a small business owner. I do accounting and small business consulting, and I've worked with businesses across sectors. So I have a really strong understanding of what people and employees and employers are working with. I've also worked very deeply to help at-risk youth and women in recovery from substance abuse.
Erica, can you elaborate for us on what it is about being an accountant here in Vermont that prepares you to serve in the U.S. House of Representatives?
Absolutely. I know how to do budgets, for one thing. One of the things with a $30 trillion debt and climbing, we see the federal government just kind of like taking the money out of the pockets of American citizens and spending it generations ahead of where we are now. So what we really need is someone who represents Vermonters and Americans, who thinks about their pocketbook and their ability to pay and continue to take care of themselves. I have helped businesses and people recover from the verge of bankruptcy and devastation to save their businesses, make good financial decisions for themselves and for their families. And I'll do the same thing in Washington as Vermont's next Congresswoman.